Munger Vision on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. We've got a good one tonight. You're looking at the CSJ Saints, coached by Phil Bartlett. We're going to get their starting lineup, and then they'll be taking on Houghton College.
And at this time, I would ask everyone to please rise, and gentlemen, remove your caps as Cassie Harnett will now sing our national anthem.
It's Cassie Harnett doing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Cassie Harnett, thank you.
The national anthem by Cassie Harnett, and we are set for basketball action from CSJ's Athletic Complex, Rutland, Vermont. And again, you go to PEGTV.com, click instructions to watch the programming right there on the internet, and you can also watch it on Channel 15 Sports on Munger Vision. We are good to go in the jump ball. Drysdale will get it up in the air, and yeah, we're going to have a legal jump. Yep. Yeah, so you can see that he hit it on the way up, just before it left the official's hand, or just shortly after it left the official's hand. The ball will go out of bounds, and the Highlanders in those dark uniforms, black and blue uniforms actually, will have the basketball, and they'll be set to get going here. And this should be competitive. This should be a tight ball game. CSJ, of course, man-to-man defense. There's the cut, the kick outside, the three-point shot will be off the mark. Rebound, and Harrington will tip it to himself, and then find Victor Valdez. Key to CSJ so far this year, been a lot of good athletes, good defense, good shooting, and good rebounding, but it's been Valdez being able to run that offense and then coordinate the defense on the floor. Valdez to the hole, will pull up, 10-footer, it's got it! 2 points for Valdez. Of course, at the conclusion of the contest, well, the White Birch Realty player of the game, they'll receive the free shirt donated by White Birch Realty. That says CSJ player on the game, of the game on it. Oh, Drysdale called for the foul, and Coach Bartlett didn't quite see it that way, and I got to agree with that. Just a good aggressive defense. It'll be the first foul on Drysdale. Yeah, they got to let them play physical down there. Kimball on the ball defensively. They will come into the back court. There's the switch off, and boy, good harassing defense. They'll come back up top. There's the penetration, running one-hander, foul before the shot. Wave it off, yeah, foul before the shot. And we'll get the official call. And that's on Drysdale, and that's big. 2 quick fouls on Drysdale. 51 seconds into the contest. Highlanders will get the ball in play, up, and no, they can't get the finish. Tipped around, and off from Valdez. No, it's going to be last touch by the Highlanders. Valdez gotten away, and we'll have Harrington take the ball out of bounds. So Valdez will be picked up by Ital. Ital out there, number 34 defensively. And again, if you're just joining us, it's 2-0, CSJ, and Childs, not this time, 3-point shot. Ital will turn, split the defense. He's got some numbers down the court to the lane, up, and good night, Irene. As he'll hammer that one home. The defense on the weak side wasn't there. And Coach Bartlett fired up over one of the, what he thought was an illegal pick, I believe, down there. And we've got to fall away from the action, and it's down inside. It's going to be on the Highlanders. Oh, this is going to be a Donnybrook tonight. That foul will be on Bryce Ireland. So Bryce Ireland called for the foul, and that's going to be his first personal foul, and the team's first. 2-2 the score. They'll kick the ball out on the elbow to Valdez. They'll go to Harrington. Harrington wanted to dump the ball down inside, and the option just wasn't there. Kimball, great pass. There's the bump, the shot, and no call. Again, got Daz called. They're going to have a push from behind called on Harrington. It looked like he'd actually kept his arms in and had just gone straight up, but that'll be 3 fouls now on CSJ as a team, and unfortunately 2 of them belong to Drysdale, number 15. Their work off a screen behind the circle, no good. Looking for the 3-point shot. Harrington with yet another rebound, and he's going to have to work hard tonight. He's going to have to concentrate on the rebounding. Kimball, no. Had a good look. He was open. That's his shot. Just didn't drop. We stay tied at 2, just a tad under 18 minutes left in this first half. That's another 3-ball up, and it rims out. There's an offensive rebound. Got it. Morris with the basket. Makes it 4-2 now, the Highlanders from Houghton College in Houghton, New York. That's quite a ride. Down inside, Drysdale made the catch. The ball took him on a funny angle behind the backboard. There's why there's no shot there. Harrington, 17 seconds on the shot clock. It's been a good tempo right now, and I think it's going to favor both teams. I don't think there's an advantage tonight in tempo. They both want to crank it up. Childs penetrates, splits, goes up, and got it! We're tied at 4, technical foul. Childs will pick up a technical foul. I'm not sure what he did or what he said, but it's a technical foul. And I'll tell you, in an emotional game, Coach Bartlett not happy with a lot of the calls. Childs not happy with the call. Didn't really see what had happened. That'll be good. It'll break the tie. It'll be 5-4. I should tell you, at the line is Devin Page. He'll make them both. So they're going to have Lewis Watkins come in. He'll take Child's place out there, and the ball will go back now to the Highlanders. They got that 6-4 lead off the made free throws after the technical foul, says to Doug Childs. I'll tell you, this is cranking up already. It's warm outside, 55 degrees, start of the game. Spring-like weather in November, and the temperature even hotter here on the court. You can see number 34, Ital. He'll pull the ball back out further against Valdez. And Valdez will go high on the screen. Harrington switched off on him. They did have the mismatch, but they didn't take advantage of it. Shot up and rattles around. No good off from Harrington's hands, out of bounds. Stays down this into the floor with the Highlanders. Tell you what, they're working hard. Boxing out. I go Jeff White, assistant coach. Told me he was here yesterday working on defense and actually low post defense. So they're prepared. Coach Jeff White and Jim Madgwick, and of course Phil Bartlett, the head coach. That's a 3-ball. Oh, it's wide. It goes 9-4 now. CSJ down by 5, and the steal. Good effort out there. I can't get the number right now. I'll tell you what, that was tremendous effort by number 22, and that's going to be Page. He literally went flying across the floor and knocked the ball out of play. Valdez will just kick it. What's going to be interesting is when they make a substitution for Valdez for CSJ, as how the younger point guards, the more inexperienced point guards at the college level, will handle the pressure. That's no good off the mark. Inside rebound. Watkins had it, lost it, was bobbled around. It'll come outside to Ital now. Dale will hit the trailer. That's another 3-ball, and we got a foul down inside. It's Harrington. He's going to have 2 fouls on Harrington, and there's already 2 on Drysdale. Yeah, that's on Harrington. Yeah, it's 3 shots. He fouled him beyond the arc. And yeah, we're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Bartlett. Got to settle his troops down as they're juiced for this game. And real quickly, I'll tell you about your CSJ Fighting Saints right here in Rutland, Vermont. You have college basketball right in your backyard. But you have number 1, Victor Valdez, number 5, Doug Childs. Jeff Heiser, of course, is number 10. Lewis Watkins is 11, 13, Jamie Ryda. Ryan Kimball, 14. Brad Drysdale, 15. Tyler Harrington, 21. 20, well, let me skip on to 30s. 31, Tyler Madison. And Moises Santana, 34. So in a game that features speed against speed and good size on that Highlanders side, matches up very tough tonight. They're going to come back out with Drysdale, number 15. He's playing with 2 personal fouls, as is Harrington. Harrington also out there with 2 personal fouls.
Shooting 3 for
So,
is number 24, Unique Anzaluni.
So Unique Anzaluni out there, and it's not Yannick, it's Unique Anzaluni, I was told before the start of the game. He's got 3 free throws, and he's got the first one. Makes it a 10-4 game. The Highlanders with the lead from Houghton College. And that will happen for number 2, same as number 1. He gets a good result, makes it 11-4. So the Saints, I thought, needed some real tough competition. They had a couple of cushy games early on, and they're getting a tough competition tonight. As it goes 12-4, they're down by 8 on their home court, and they'll be right back to work tomorrow against Robert Wesleyan. So I'll have that game for you, all future Saints games, men's and women's. Off the screen to pick up. The baseline was taken away, and he'll get it up. Ryda, no. Great effort by Ryda, being creative down in the crowd. Just couldn't get the shot to cooperate. And Tail will take the bump, and that's going to be hammered out of bounds by Victor Valdez. Again, they had just let him have too much space. He went underneath the backboard, eliminated a shot, and then the ball was slapped right out of bounds. There's a spin move in the paint. The defense collapsed around him, took the basketball away. Great pass, and no, it won't cooperate. Oh, I'll tell you what, Ryda did everything he could do to get that shot off. He'd almost gone too far behind the backboard, but just did not want to happen. That's going to be up. That's a 2-point shot, and that's going to be good. And Zaluni with the bucket makes it 14-4. So a 10-0 run here by the Highlanders have put them up by 10. It was tied at 4 just a few minutes ago. Like I said, a lot of quickness and size out there. Harrington thought about a shot, tried to push the ball inside, picked back up by Ryda. 18 on the shot clock. Valdez now between circles will make the call on the play set. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, and no, not the shot they really wanted, but that's all they had offered up to him. Tail stops, starts, sealed off from the baseline, will bring it back up around, goes above the free throw line between circles now. He'll stop, recycle the offense, and it's not much recycling. It's just 3-point shot by Page. 17-4, a 13-0 run here by the Highlanders. And there's a lot of ball game left, but I'll tell you what, CSJ having a lot of problem with matchups. You can see the quickness. Valdez, open, takes it, needed it, got it, 3-pointer. Cuts the lead to 10 at 17-7. Oh, a lot of time for him to settle down. Don't forget, too, they have had Drysdale sitting down with a couple fouls. They have Harrington playing out there with a couple fouls. We got a foul called down inside, and it'll be called on number 24, Anzaluni. Got an illegal screen call on Anzaluni. Kimball and Childs coming back in the ballgame. Remember, Childs picked up a technical foul. Harrington coming out of the ballgame.
Ryan Shea, number 23, in.
The official holding up action right now as there is some discussion at the scorer's table. Okay, so they're all set here. So Harrington getting set to put the ball in play with 14:10 to go in the first half. Valdez out of the ball game now. This will be interesting, right? It's an excellent ball handler, smart point guard, but just inexperienced at the college level. And there's a tough matchup already. Tail will take the ball away. He just played off him and took away the passing angle. And he's got those quick moves. That'll be no good. Batted around, and boy, the Highlanders on the boards right now, doing a good job of getting second and third opportunities. They'll dump it down below the free throw line. Tail turns, fires. No, danced on the rim, wouldn't drop, and it'll be saved by Harrington with a high wire act along the baseline. It comes down to Childs. Childs already won technical. Lost the handle on it. Could have got called for the travel. And Drysdale along the baseline got fouled. Great turn by Drysdale. Felt the defender on the free throw side of him. Spun away to the open portion of the court. Yeah, so they're going to have Drysdale come in. Valdez, after a very short break at the scores table, getting set check back in for CSJ. And Drysdale will be up and no. A little flat on the shot, came hard off the iron. Ryder coming out, Valdez will take his spot. And like I said, Victor's going to log a lot of minutes tonight out there for the Fighting Saints. You see a whole bunch of CKS, Chrissy King basketball players here tonight. Taking in the local action, college basketball, 17-8, down by 9, and he tailed quickly into the front court. Snaps the pass off, and they hold it on the elbow. Great move, and needs some help defense. That's great. Great job offensively. I'll tell you what, that was reacting and acting and reacting and running the play perfectly. Valdez puts it down to Harrington. He's going to toss over the top. There's the catch by Kimball. No room to get the shot off. He'll penetrate. Go to Drysdale along the baseline. Shot clock, plenty of time. 17 seconds on it. That's a Valdez with plenty of time to reset the play here. We'll get the ball to Harrington. Harrington outside the elbow to try and post up Drysdale. There's the catch by Valdez, and no. All Highlanders on the boards that time as they'll get it into the hands of Etail, and that pass wrapped around. Childs had it, lost it, and it's going to become Highlander basketball. Tyler Madison coming in the ball game, number 31 for CSJ, and number 12, Billy Evans for the Highlanders coming in. They look, and didn't see the CSJ squad switch off, and nobody went outside, and they paid for it. Three-pointer. Yeah, when you switch like that, you got to communicate because nobody went back to help out. And the lead goes down to turnover. Yep. Harrington set the screen. Valdez threw the ball away on the cut, and we'll have a turnover. Now they're going to go to some press defense in the backcourt with Valdez. 22-8. The Highlanders, yes, 22-8. CSJ coming in with that 2-0 record. But honestly, some good competition tonight, and that's going to be swatted at and missed. And to the boards, banking it in. 24-8. They've given up 24 points in less than a half of basketball. He traveled, got away with it, and then got the ball to do the job on the rim and bounce in. And Evans now calling the play out as he brings it down the floor, crosses the timeline, goes between circles, and comes right to the top of the arc, kills the dribble, and will slide the ball down to the free throw line. Outside, not right this time, but he had it the other time, choking it in. That was Enzaluni. Childs pulls up, trying to get a three-ball front, rimmed it. That's a long rebound off a long shot, and it's going to be Evans with the basketball. Evans looks for the trailer, and I don't believe it was touched. Harrington saying he didn't touch it. Now he didn't. The flight of the ball never changed its path. And I don't know why the trail official coming up from behind would make the call on that so definitively when he had a terrible view of it.
Now checking in for the Highlanders, number 11, Dan Tomlinson.
So can Harrington has to tuck in the shirt. He looks all spiffy now, and he'll get the ball off to Valdez. 24-10, 14-point lead for the Highlanders. Going to fall away from the action down inside. 33 called for the foul. That's going to be Beckford. So Beckford called for the foul. His first personal. That will bring number 44 Ireland back into the basketball game for the Highlanders. Shahani Beckford called for the foul. CSJ now getting evened up in the fouls. 5 against CSJ, 4 team fouls against the Highlanders. And there's a little pull-up by Childs. They cut the lead in half to 24-12, but they need to get their defense straightened out. I'm not sure what Coach White works with defensively, but it hasn't quite sunk in yet. And we got to fall away from the action. Whoops, sorry about that.
Ball whistle on the
That's going to be Drysdale picking up the foul.
CSJ, number 14, Ryan Kimball.
So Drysdale picked up his third personal. So you get a towel all set. That'll give me a chance to catch up on my cord, and you can see him right there. I'm having a little electrical trouble, and I'm fixing it. But CSJ fell behind early, and they're just playing catch up right now. Right now they're just trying to weather the storm that has come in here in the shapes of the Houghton College Highlanders. There we go. Everybody happy, and I'm happy now. And they'll work the ball all the way around. There's the beautiful cut, and couldn't save it. They hit the cutter, Ryan Shea, right on the numbers, and he just bobbled the ball and then lost it out of bounds. No pressure in the backcourt. See, she'll have a free pass to midcourt, and Childs with the touch. He'll go back to Valdez. He'll check with the bench, and Valdez calling out the play with Evans on him defensively. Nice catch by Harrington. Almost lost it on the bobble. They'll swing it around, and that's going to be Madison with the touch to Kimball to Harrington. 3-ball, his shot straight on. Nope. And that's going to be last touch by the Highlanders. Yeah, they'll get a break on that. So Harrington will come down in the corner of the athletic complex here at CSJ and get the ball handed to him, and then they're looking to cut the lead to just 10. Madison with the catch, and Valdez quickly coming out to get the basketball. There's the penetration, yeah, on the floor. Prior to the shot, the foul was committed, and that will now become the 5th team foul on the Highlanders. So no shots yet. So Evans will pick up the foul, and CSJ will run that stack, and we're nearing the midway point at 10:20 to go. First half action, Kimball catches, fires. No, that thing was literally the old cliche. I was halfway down and then didn't cooperate and didn't drop and pop back out. But I tell you what, they're just going to give the ball. He's traveled, didn't get the call. Evans with the touch. There's the drive, and bodies on the floor. Rebound for the taking, taken by Valdez. He's going to bring the ball down himself. Valdez motoring down the far side. Will accelerate, loses balance. The ball will go out of bounds off from Valdez, and almost like his knee gave out. He does have a brace on it, and seems to be all right. Telling the coach he needs to come off the floor right there, though. Evans with the ball, and he'll work against Valdez, bringing the ball up the floor. We're below the midway point. We're at 9:46 to go in the first half, and CSJ trying to tighten up that defense and let that intensity. Sometimes you need it more on defense than you do on offense, and sometimes it just bleeds over from one facet of the game to the next, and that's what they're hoping for right now. Patience right here by the Highlanders. Oh, a nice up underneath move, can't get the finish. Comes down to Childs, rebound on the outside, and then he'll work his way back to the center of the floor and dribble himself through some wicked traffic. Didn't use his direction light anywhere and still made it into the front court. Childs looks, there's the lob into Harrington and fouled. Yeah, there's going to be 6 fouls now on each team. And it's going to be called on number 23, Shea. So Shea called for the foul, and like I said, that's 6 fouls apiece. Shea's first personal. CSJ in a little foul trouble. Like I said, Drysdale on the bench with 3 fouls. Harrington playing with 2. Kimball with the catch, and boy, he had to get that up over the much taller defender. Madison's going to be called for the push from behind. 1-1 now. Oh no, I'm sorry. Offensive foul.
Foul whistle on number 31.
That is the 1-1. Okay. So they're going to be shooting foul shots now the rest of this half. Actually, both sides will be. Tomlinson at the line. Wearing number 11 for the Highlanders in the black uniforms, turned out in blue and white. They got off the bus, and they were not travel weary or bus legs. They got out there, and they just did the job. Up and finish. Offensive rebound, and the putback by Anzaluni. So unique Anzaluni certainly is unique out there. And he's been very impressive as he is able to get the ups, get the inside position, and get the job done. Childs, why not, he says. No. Oh, what a rebound by Madison. Again, just kind of stayed back there, didn't put any body on anybody, but really that's what was the key to that rebound. Harrington with the catch, the penetration, and offensive. You've got to be kidding me. He has to come down. That's 3 on Harrington, I believe. On a very questionable call. Yeah. He made the catch, took a step, and obviously it was a good defensive play. Harrington staying in the ballgame with 3 fouls. Drysdale already on the bench with 3 fouls. To do a little upkeep, some perspiration on the floor out there, and so Harrington picking up Anzalone defensively, and I'm not sure that would be the matchup I'd go right after. As Heiser getting set to check in now for CSJ. Jeff Heiser wearing number 10 and Lewis Watkins number 11. Oh, I'd get the ball right into Anzalone. Yeah, let him work against Harrington with those 3 fouls, and that's a nice little running one-hander in the lane. Anzalone, Ryda gives it back to Valdez to Harrington. He thought about the 3 ball, pulled it back down. Ryda sealed off. Harrington will take it this time, and it's going to roll in for Harrington. 28-15, lead down to a baker's dozen now at 13 points. And we've gone below 8 minutes left in the first half. It's been a good ball game. Saints been playing uphill here in the first half as Harrington able to come around the top of the screen and slap the ball away. Yeah, so Harrington coming out along with Kimball as Watkins and Heiser in the ballgame now. A very short lineup out there for CSJ right now, very small lineup. That's Watkins on the ball. Tail will come out and he'll get the basketball. He'll work off the screen, and there's the switch defensively. The pass down inside, and Watkins with the steal, Ryder with the ball. He'll dribble into the front court. He's looking for Valdez now, and Victor's going to have to come around to get the basketball. There's the explosion, the kickback, and they're going to snap the ball around with this shorter lineup. Penetration, and no. Ryder got his own rebound and got blocked from behind and hits the deck. I'll tell you what, that is just great sticking with it right there by Jamie Ryder. I like the first move to the basket. I like the fact he got his own rebound. Childs all alone. No. Boy, he came off and nobody fouled him on the screen. He just couldn't nail the shot. We stay at a 13-point deficit for the Fighting Saints. And Ryder coming around almost made the steal. He's firing up the crowd single-handedly here. That ball will be taken out of bounds by Tomlinson, and we're going to have a timeout taken. 30-second timeout taken by the Highlanders. Tomlinson will be bringing the ball into play. That was a Houghton College timeout taken. Watkins on the ball, number 11. And Tail coming out to get the basketball. He'll work off the screen to the top of the arc. The kick out. Page. Nope. Look at that. All black on the glass ball. Tipped right to you. Yeah. Unique Anzalone with yet another putback on an offensive rebound, and it'll be 30 points in the first half. Surrendered by CSJ. They're being held to 15. Childs to Valdez. He's working right around the logo at center court. Valdez and company very patient on their possessions down here. The shot clock down to 15 seconds. I'm not sure if it's too much patience. We'll wait and see how the game turns out. Well, the White Birch Realty player of the game, Ryder, will lose the basketball. And again, he's just up top. Just a tough matchup for Ryder. Oh, great pass. There's the finish. Beautiful orchestration down the court. And that pushes the lead now back to 17 points. Childs to Ryder. Takes the bump. That's going to be a foul. Yeah. And that's going to be the 1-1. So that was a great job of selling the ball fake by Ryder. That's what Page picks up the foul. Jamie Ryder getting set now. And I tell you what, when you've only scored 15 points in the first half, you've got to have these free throws. Take your offense anywhere you can get it. Got it. Always a very good free throw shooter right through grade school to high school, down to college. Jamie Ryder will make it 32-16. CSJ had plenty of time to end with a flurry here and try to get the lead down to 10 or less. And you'll get them both. Now Kimball will come in for Ryder. So Kimball back on the floor after about a 4.5 minute break. Now they're going to put 2 men in the backcourt defensively. And Tail will be isolated against Valdez. He'll walk it up and get into position now to give the ball off that side to Anzaluni. There's a steal down inside. Childs will come out of the pack with it. Doug Childs into the front court, and he'll be picked up outside the perimeter of that three-point arc because he's got the range. They know it. He's already hit a three-point shot here tonight. See that defense extended out there on Doug Childs. He sold the ball fake, got inside, and going to call an offensive foul. That'll send Childs to the line. That's the 8th team foul. He'll have the 1-and-1. It was prior to the shot on the floor. Tomlinson called for the foul. Yeah, so CSJ again looking to get 2 for 2 here from the line. Got it. Long, patient look before he let the ball go, but it paid off as he got the basket in. Child's second shot. As good as the first one. He'll make them both 32-19. I'll tell you, E. Taylor has put a lot of hours in already here in this first half, or a lot of minutes actually, but Tomlinson popped free, got the ball, looks left, looks right. You see Heiser's in there to play him physical. He's letting him play physical right now, the officials are, and that's what you got to really do with a guy as good as Anzaluni. Again, it's where he caught the ball. Page faded, fired, no good. Didn't hit the rim. It's going to be kicked out of there, squirted out of there more like it, into Valdez's hands from Childs to Kimball. Kimball will pull the ball back out, and that's a foul, yep. Etel will be called for the foul. Yeah, and that's going to be the 9th team foul, and still the 1-and-1 until the next foul committed. 5 minutes even to go in this first half, and CSJ pecking away at this lead from the free throw line. Nope, boy, they will miss that one. You could hear the hand slap by Heiser. No foul called there as he came around the back side and reached in. That's going to be up and no. Tell you what, good weak side rebound by Childs. There was traffic on that side. Childs, with that little jump step he likes so much, has the ball tipped back out to Kimball. Left alone, why not? Yeah! Kimball for 3-pointers. The lead's gone down to 10. Some momentum coming out with this smaller lineup right now. They're being physical, they're being funky, and they're getting out there and being real spunky, and they've got it down to a 32-22 CSJ deficit here in the first half against Houghton College. In the ball game, 44, he'll take the ball out of bounds, and they'll put some pressure in that back court as E-Tail back there along with Page. And they'll look, and they'll allow the ball to come in, and now we're down to 4:38 to go, and a 10-point ball game. The lead had gotten as high as 17. CSJ with a nice spurt here. Anzaluni, one of the problems, number 24, with the basketball. Heiser's come in and really done a good job of bumping him, being physical with him. Baseline, fall by Heiser, yeah. Yeah, and that's going to be shots coming up. That's going to be the 9th team foul. Now he overcommitted right there is what happened. And Anzaluni took advantage of that great quickness he has and was able to slide around him. So Unique Anzaluni at the line. And each team with 9 fouls apiece, and he'll swish that first one. So Anzaluni makes it an 11-point ball game again at 33-22. Remember, at around the 15-minute mark, there were 30 points on the board, and so they've held Houghton College to just 4 points in the last several minutes here. Childs will put the ball on the floor, pull it back up between the circles, kill the dribble, come off to Kimball. Kimball looking to post up Heiser, and Valdez able to retrieve the basketball. There's no backcourt violation. It was tipped in the backcourt by the defensive person. No change of possession either, only 12 on the shot clock. And they'll throw it away. That was doomed from the get-go. Okay, there's some of those Christ the King players I'm talking about. You see some Christ the King basketball this year on Munger Vision. Then E-Tail now. And Valdez had a good first half sparring with each other out there, the 2 point guards. Childs almost overcommitted. Remember, he picked up the technical foul early in the ballgame after a made basket. That's Page. Got it. Yeah, he's been pretty darn good from the outside, Page has, when they've left him alone. And that time they just worked the defense around like a jelly donut. 37-22 now, the lead is back up to 15. Childs. And Watkins wanted to work that clear out. I'm going to call a blocking foul. Could have gone either way that time, and CSJ will get a little home cooking on that call. And that's the call, and it'll be on Page, number 22, called for the foul. 1-1, or 2 shots, I'm sorry, it's 10th team foul. 2 shots coming up now the rest of the way for CSJ in this first half. And at the scorer's table will be Ryan Shea getting set to check in. For the Highlanders, that shot nothing but twine. as Page will sit down with the 2 personal fouls. And Childs got them both. That one he kind of nursed up and in, but he'll get it. Tail came back to the basketball on the inbounds play, and you can see right there Anzalone with the ball in the move. Good help defense. They left one for a 3-ball. Got it. No rotation, no communications. All alone out there just to pick away at that defense. Squared up, set himself, and swished it. 40 first half points. CSJ surrendered. Valdez was looking for Heiser out of bounds. It was great by Valdez just to see Heiser on the baseline. I think he anticipated him releasing and sliding to the basket, and that's why the pass was just a little bit too long. He was the White Birch Realty player of the game at the conclusion of the contest for CSJ. Again, look at, they left him alone, and they won't pay for it this time on a made basket. They'll give up the offensive rebound. Tail sealed off. Ireland, no. Look at that offensive rebound. Stripped of the basketball, Valdez, Childs, and Childs getting up off from the player from the Highlanders. Kimball will catch fire and be long and strong. Watkins with the grab will save the ball. They have 24 on the shot clock. There's a spin away, and that was predetermined. That was going to be turned over. Stolen back by CSJ. That's going to be Childs. Got it! 3-pointer by Childs. Cuts the lead to 13 with 1:50 to go. A sloppy sequence by both sides, but I'll tell you what, fun to watch. They wanted him to roll to the basket. Instead, Anzalone came up top, pulls up, and no. Got him over the back call. Push from behind call. There's going to be shots the other way. I believe it's going to be on Ireland. 44 Ireland will get called for the foul. 2 shots coming up for CSJ. So again, they need their free throws to keep them in the ball game here in the first half. They're down by 13, and 2 shots. 2 shots for Lewis Watkins. Well, actually, it was Lewis last year, and they're going by Lou this year. So we'll go with also Lou Watkins at the line. Long look, lets it fly too long. Yep, just flat when it left his hands. Evans coming in for Ireland, who's got 2 personal fouls. So Houghton College, like I said, they came out hot, stayed hot. CSJ had a couple of good spurts in them here in this first half, but they find themselves down by 13 points right now with 1:31 to go in the first half of play. Watkins will miss them both, and that rebound will come all the way out to Evans, and he'll go to Tail with it. Tail that's done a great job of orchestrating this offense. And boy, the minute you say it, Childs going shoulder to shoulder, gets the steal, will come inside and gets it off the glass and in. Childs will cut the lead to 11 at 40-29. So CSJ looking to make a quick rally here with less than a minute to go in this first half. They've got the lead down to 11. The entry pass, playing it from behind. It's where he caught the ball. He's down on the sweet spot on the blocks when he got the basketball. Position given away too far down inside. Heiser called for the bear hug, and
going to the line, number 24, Unique Anzalone.
Yeah, Unique Anzalone at the line, and he has been a matchup problem here in his first half for CSJ. And you give Houghton College a lot of credit. They've recognized the matchups very nicely here and really emphasized them. and getting 40 first half points, and still could add to that total here with 58 seconds to go in the first half. So each team now in the double bonus. And that will rattle in there and drop, making it a 41-29 ball game. So Unique Anzalone with the long, unique name. You won't forget him because he is a good ball player. Heiser will inbound to the Valdez. Again, no pressure in the backcourt. As Valdez gets it off to Childs. Childs has done well offensively here in the first half for the Fighting Saints. He got in a little trouble right there, and look at that move. Etail will slide it out. They'll alley-oop it and get the finish. Little showtime here at CSJ. Boy, you get sloppy with the ball and don't try to do too much. And that lead can go from 0 to 60 real quick. Childs takes the bump, fades, got it. See, he's feeling it. He's already been the White Birch Realty player of the game once. There's a steal by Valdez. Lost his balance and lost the ball. Nope, it's going to be saved on the sideline. And I'm thinking it's Kimball. I can't even see more there. It is Kimball. 13 seconds to go in the half. Shot clock is off. Childs for a long three. Got it! Doug Childs from center Rutland. 10-point deficit. Anzalone at the buzzer. No! What a first half Doug Childs put on. It's going to be a 44-34 deficit for the Saints, but it could have been a lot worse if not for Doug Childs. SJ will have the basketball, get things underway here in the second half of action. Harrington with the 3 fouls and Drysdale with the 3 fouls back in the basketball game to start the second half off. CSJ in the white uniforms down by 10. Doug Childs with a monster first half for CSJ. And on the other side of that coin, Unique Anzalone with a monster first half for the Houghton College Highlanders. That's going to be Valdez. No, rim out on him. Anzalone with the rebound. He'll out with the basketball to Etail, and Etail now, like I said, he put a lot of minutes into the point guard position, really orchestrated or choreographed that offense beautifully. Up and got it. Moving without the basketball. That was Page with the bucket. This opening 5 to 6 minutes, very important for CSJ. A, you don't want a 4th foul picked up by either Drysdale or Harrington or both of them early in the second half, and you need to come back and cut into that lead even more. Great job by Harrington to get the rebound, not pick up the foul, and get the ball out to his point guard or two-way guard. Drysdale will pull up, and nope, long and strong. And don't forget, he spent a lot of time sitting on that bench in that first half, so he's probably got to get back into the rhythm of the game. And CKS, Christ the King Crusader players here in the stands watching the action tonight. I see Travis Fish over there, Nicholas Fish, of course Lisa Fish there. Tim Plant is here along with his son, Bailey. And on the miss, there's Yellett. There's been no run and gun fast break basketball tonight by CSJ. They're playing a very quick, very athletic opponent in the Houghton College Highlanders all on the floor. Yeah, Drysdale fouled on the drive by Ireland. And that will become the first foul of the second half, and it's going to be awarded to Houghton College.
Foul whistled on Bryce Ireland, number 44.
And as you see, Valdez looked, waited for Harrington to pop into the corner. Did a little toss and catch. Just swinging up to Childs now. Kimball to Harrington. He's having a little matchup problem out there. Not used to that, Tyler isn't. The ball went from Anzalone to Page and now to Etail. And we'll have more CSJ basketball for you as we take on Robert Wesleyan tomorrow. There's another 3-point shot from Anzalone. And that'll make it a 49-34 ball game. So that 10-point halftime lead has ballooned up to 15 points now. As Valdez waiting for some movement offensively, and we've got some. Ireland's going to pick the follow-up. That's going to be his 4th. You see the hold call. Yeah, so they're going to bring in a sub for Ireland, and they're going to bring number 33, Johanny Beckford, in there. So Beckford replace Ireland. Kimball with the catch, the drive, and got an offensive foul called on Kimball. Yeah, he was out of control. That's a good call. And that's going to be the first foul of the second half on the Saints, and also the first foul on Kimball. As they're looking for some collar, there's perspiration on the floor, and they're going to clean it up.
Now checking in for Houghton, number 11.
It's Tomlinson coming in for Houghton. He'll wear number 11, Tomlinson. Then they're good to go. Now it looks like they're going to put some type of pressure in the back court. It'll be soft, but it'll be there, and just a presence by Valdez against Detail. There's a 35-second shot clock in men's college basketball. He thought about it a couple different times, didn't know what direction he wanted to go with the ball. Came back out to Tomlinson, and he traveled. That time, the man-to-man defense stuck like Velcro to their team, their matchups they're supposed to be on, and that forced that turnover, a little bit of indecision. 17.5 minutes to go on the evening. CSJ down by 15 points to Houghton College. That'll come out to Drysdale. A lot of hand checking going on. No foul called. Harrington on the fadeaway. Nope. 1 and out again for CSJ. That's been another obvious thing tonight. Not a lot of offensive rebounds by the Saints. Up and foul. Drysdale just picked up number 4 as Detail took it right into him. And 2 shots fall on the shot as Detail.
Drysdale on the line, shooting 2 for Houghton is number 34, Kenan Atali.
I've been saying it wrong all night. It's pronounced Atali. So I apologize for that. Watkins coming in for Drysdale. And so Itali, number 34. And I do seriously apologize for that. Getting the 4th foul called on Drysdale. Kimball gets it off to Childs. Childs are looking to get hot again. Watkins, like he didn't expect the pass there, gets it back to Valdez. 19 on the shot clock and just not a lot of movement right now on CSJ. Childs sets, fires, no. Weak side rebound, Kimball. So there's a rare offensive rebound for the Fighting Saints. They wanted to roll, but he didn't really move. Harrington just caught the ball on the spot of the screen, and Watkins will swing it off. They'll work it in the corner. Kimball, 21 on the shot clock. There was the rebound. Don't forget that. Reset the shot clock. And that's a tough shot. And look at Kimball come around. Almost got the steal. Here comes the Highlanders. Itali up. Itali got it. Well, that's a lot cooler when you say the name right. Itali. 52-34. CSJ yet to score a point here in the second half. Watkins going to be count the basket. They're going to call it on the defense. It could have gone either way. Itali called for the foul. Watkins at the line, and boy, did they need that.
Watkins is good. Blue will be shooting the 1.
Yeah, so they're going to have 2 fouls now on Itali, 3 on the team, 52-36, and a chance for a 3-point play with a made free throw. And that'll be no good. So Watkins has struggled from the line. There goes Harrington. Nope. Boy, could they have used that? And he just left it off his game tonight. He left it on the rim. Boy, he thought about the 3. Comes in for the 2-point shot. Nope. Tipped around. Anzo. Oh, that's Itali. Got it. He's just nobody putting a body on him out there. That'll bring Tyler Madison off from the bench to the scorer's table, getting set to check in for the Fighting Saints. CSJ, they go down inside, looking for Watkins. Ball stolen away, and Anzaluni will kick it out. 3 ball, no. Weak side rebound, no. One more time, got foul. So it's going to be on Tomlinson, the foul. After all that traffic in there, he's called for the foul. Childs coming out, and Madison coming in for Childs. A full timeout taken by CSJ. They need it. They're down by 18, 54-36, with 15-17 to go in the second half. I mean, so Harrington and company. Harrington just hasn't really been comfortable out there all night tonight. He got the 3 fouls early in the ball game, but again, the matchups he usually presents the matchup problem for the defense tonight. He's having a problem with his matchup. Going to roll it inside to Harrington up, and again, He overcompensated for it. Madison kept it alive. Harrington had a touch on it. It'll come down to Anzaluni, and he'll throw over the top to Atali. Into the front court, a few stutter steps, and look at that explosive first step. The spin move, the kickback. Page, no. Rebound or the back. Yeah, I got to push from behind on Atali. That's going to be his third personal.
And number 34, Kenneth Atali. Checking back in for CSJ from Western Vermont, number 13.
Jamie Ryder coming in for Kimball. Again with the 3 fouls on Atali. They're going to bring Evans into the ball game for Houghton College. Well, CSJ, they need to cut that lead back down to the 10-point mark. As Harrington is able to slap the ball, keep it alive, goes off from Tomlinson out of bounds, and now they'll allow Evans to come in.
Now number 12, Billy Evans.
Yeah, so we're going to run a stack, and we'll show it to you here. They'll get it to Childs. There's that great first step. Reverses it, can't get the finish. He's cooled off since the first half, and here comes Evans. Evans with the quick push into the front court, gets the ball to the elbow. He'll bring it back to the arc, to the baseline. It's just wide open. Look at that. Nobody talked about defense. Nobody communicated. And that was one I almost could have made myself. So Drysdale coming back in the ballgame with 4 fouls in all. Childs, they need him to get hot again. No. Danced on the rim but wouldn't fall in. And here comes a chance to blow the game wide open. Now up by 20. And the shot, there you go. 58-36, 22-point lead, the largest of the ball game. That's for Houghton College over CSJ. And well, they needed competition, and they've got it now. Heiser on his way back in. Enzaluni will pick up the foul, or Page, I'm sorry.
Number 22. Evan Page.
Yeah, Evan Page picking up the foul, his third personal. So Atali with 3, Page with 3, Anzaluni with 2. Will they be in foul trouble deep enough, soon enough to help the Saints out here? Childs with the catch, pass up the shot, brings it up on a high bounce to Valdez. Valdez can nowhere to penetrate, nowhere to drive right now. The defense is so good, and Childs will save it. Quite a ride, quite a trip. The free throw line to the basket, and no, he has gone. Lost that touch here in the second half. Easy pickings right there, a little cherry picking. As Shea will get the bucket. And that lead now at 60-36. They've given up 60 points in the ball game with 12:55 to go. And I'm talking about CSJ. Well, you need to lose the swagger a little bit, and they have. Offensive foul, he's gone. 5 fouls, I believe, on Drysdale. Yeah, that is 5, and he is gone. Yeah. They're going to put 20 seconds on the clock, and Coach Bartlett will see if he'll take his whole. Nope, he's not going to take the whole 20 seconds.
Now check in for CSJ from Cambridge, New York, number 21.
Yeah, so Harrington back in the ball game. He's playing with foul trouble. Well, I'll tell you got to have games like this to improve. You really, honestly, you do. I'm a CSJ fan, don't get me wrong, but you got to have nights like this to get better. I'll tell you, Houghton College looking pretty darn good. Look at that putback. Everybody went to the ball carrier, and that left everybody open for the offensive rebounds. Valdez looks, dishes, and last touch by Valdez out of bounds. Turnover, and it'll become Houghton College basketball. 62-36. CSJ looking at a mountain and a half to climb here. We're going to go trap now, and they'll just pull the ball back around to the middle of the floor. Fakes, looks, and boy, I tell you, if he gets a handle on that, he's got an easy layup. The defense playing from behind all the time. Childs looks for the trailer on a play. It's Harrington. He'll throw all the way across court to Heiser. He'll put it up. and no. Rebound kept alive by Ryda. Comes off to Childs. Back to Ryda now. Jamie Ryda, 13, with the basketball. Go all the way across court to the far side. Give it off to Valdez. Harrington works off the screen by Heiser. Nobody rolls to the basket. He'll bring it back to Valdez below the free throw line. A little strong on the shot. Comes off the back of the rim. Off the iron hard. Or hard off the iron actually sounds better. We're down to 11:24 to go in what's become a blowout here, a rout at CSJ. Again, believe it or not, you have to have your player of the game. The White Birch Realty player of the game for CSJ, and we're working on it. Shot clock at 6. Anzalone out wide. He's got to be closing in on 30 points on the night. So unique Anzalone with a unique name. Harrington. Nope, that ball's going to have a night where none of those shots are going to go for him. Yeah, and Childs got him in the air, and he goes to the floor, and he's going to get a couple free throws. Yeah, so the foul's obvious and called.
Number 33, Giovanni Beckford. On the line, shooting.
Yeah, so that will send Childs to the line, and Moises Santana coming in the ballgame now for CSJ. And he'll come in on the second shot. That free throw good.
Now checking in for CSJ, number 34, Paul Santana.
And Heiser getting a breather.
Childs.
Yeah, and so the quick push, then the stop, as you can see Dave Evans with the basketball. Evans penetrates, and boy, got nothing but skin. You hear the slap up here. 2 shots coming up for Evans. Yeah, and Valdez will pick up the foul, and Evans going to the line, and Kimball getting set to come in. That'll be Valdez's first personal, team's 4th. And Kimball coming in for Valdez for CSJ. Got it. 66-38. Ryda will run the point now. And he'll give it to Harrington in the elbow. Kimball down to Santana. He was sealed off on the baseline spin move, and they'll just recycle the offense now. And everybody swatting at the ball. Kept alive by Santana. Gets it back to Harrington. Passed up the 3. Gives it to Ryda. No, front rim to Harrington came in. And he's going to get the basketball. He'll turn. No. Ryda with it. Maybe one more time. It's going to be the charm for CSJ as they get hard on those offensive boards and work their butts off to get some second and third chances here. Great catch by Santana. Little jump hook. Got it! Santana! So that will bring the lead down to 26 points right now. Well, it's Houghton College. Quite the good-looking team out here. Anzalone, and boy, when things go right, they go right. Everybody touched the ball. And boy, I tell you, they talk about playing low post defense, and that, to me, is interior defense right there, and they're just was non-existent. Yeah, they want to get it into Santana. That time they had weak side help. Came in. It was Evans, and Evans is going to lead the ball game now. There's Itali coming back in with Page and number 30, Morris. 68-40, 9 minutes to go, and it's a quiet crowd. It's blocked from behind by Anzalone, and he'll get the finish. Sweet break. Yannick Anzalone with just a nice finish to what's been a super evening for him here. 70 points surrendered by the Saints, and still almost 9 minutes to go. So I tell you, they're feeding that low post now to Santana. That'll make it a 70-42 ball game. As Ireland getting set to check back in for Houghton College, the Highlanders. They're going to be very patient right now, this offensive set. Italy to the arc. They passed up the 3 ball. They're going to work the shot clock down to 18. And Zaluni and the finger roll and the finish. Man, he's a good-looking player. Too bad he's going to be the player of the game for White Birch Realty. Man, good-looking player. Childs with the crossover and offensive foul. Yeah, offensive foul called on Childs. Yeah, they're going to put a different version of the press on. Looks like they're going to bring a little more pressure this time, CSJ. Because they'll look, and at the last second, get the ball in bounds, right? With a quick run to get the spot on the floor. Keep the ball from being penetrating down deep inside. Tolly against Kimball, and Kimball bouncing him around pretty good. It's right out there defensively. See him lead toward the baseline. And Page, no. Offensive rebound, foul. Going to stop the clock with 7:27 to go, sending Houghton College to the line. 1-4. It's Kimball with the foul and Italy at the line.
Number 14 on the line, shooting for Houghton is number 34, Kenan Italy.
And I believe that's Tyler Madison getting set to check in for CSJ. It is, and he's going to take Kimball's spot.
Tyler Madison.
Okay, so they get all set, and Kimball will sit down. So it makes it 74-42, and Drysdale has fouled out. Got in foul trouble early and never really became a factor in the ball game. Ryder taking over the baseline, recycles the ball up top. Childs, the shooter at the top of the defender, got it. He shot up over the top of the defender. You see Ryder getting back into position defensively, making a Tolly work the ball up the floor. And it leads to a turnover, so Ryder's good defense will lead to a turnover, and we'll have CSJ Santana taking the ball out of bounds on the far side of the court. And 6:54 and the clock starts up. Now it's 74-45 ball game. Saints back in action tomorrow. I'll have that game for you. It's Robert Wesleyan, and Childs missed it. Madison ducks up underneath. What a move. What a move. From the offensive rebound to the finish. Then we got a timeout taken by Houghton College with 6:34 to go. That's the score. Just turn the numbers around. It's 74-47. Houghton College with the lead. That's a Houghton College timeout. Probably the final time you see him take a timeout tonight. As they've got this one wrapped up. 74-47. That's going to be last touch by number 30, Mark. Yeah, Marquez out there. A little upset with the non-call on the play, but it'll become CSJ basketball. Jamie Ryder with the ball, and he'll bring it back to Madison, to Doug Childs. Childs has got to be the leading point scorer for the Fighting Saints. He's already won the White Birch Realty Player of the Game. And you see the hold right there. You see the jersey grabbed by Page 22. Yeah, so that's going to become the 8th team foul. That's going to be his 4th personal foul, and Childs will go to the line for just the 1-1 still. And at the scorers table, getting set to check back in, will be Beckford. And they'll get the missed free throw and quickly get the push into the front court. Tolly with the ball. Stands up well beyond the arc. Ryder will pick him up out there. This is Santana defensively out there, number 34. The Tolly with 17 on the shot clock, looking to spin off this little penetration he got. Ireland up, no, and gets a second chance. Foul. Well, that's just what we've seen all night on the boards by Houghton College, they have just gotten on there and been energetic and quick to the ball and quick to the spot and just seeing the ball going after the ball much quicker than CSJ. And it's going to be front rim. Yeah, so Beckford coming back in now. So Johanny Beckford, wearing number 33, will take the spot of Tomlinson. Actually, a Page. And Doug Childs looked like he's going to be able to keep CSJ in the ball game single-handedly, as the deficit was just 10 at the half, and man, it got away quick. Harrington finally finding the stroke right there on the inside move will make it 75-49. So spin around, cut to the outside, little running one-handing pass. It's tipped down inside, 5:26 to go. Here comes Giles. Giles looking for some tempo. Then smartly slowed it down. The numbers just weren't there. He's looking to lob the ball down inside Santana. And Santana didn't disengage soon enough to get the ball. And had a little bit too much of a lead on it, actually. So Heiser in for Harrington for CSJ. Well, it's a learning process, and this is a lot of lessons in this game to be learned, and they'll be set. CSJ will lace them up tomorrow to take on Robert Wesleyan. You see him hold the ball, and finally at the last second just kick it up top. 20 on the shot clock. There's plenty of time, and Tolley's still in the ball game. Tolley got the defender in the air, didn't take the shot, and Ireland with the touch will go back to Tolley. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7. Shot clock down to 4. Tolley will get it. Wow, good, right when it expired. He took it right down to the final megasecond. 77-49. Coach Bartlett just kind of taking it in right now. Childs with an off-balance fadeaway, no good. It's a 1-and-out deal, and been a lot of those tonight for CSJ. And boy, no criticism, but the interior defense just has been very suspect today for CSJ. Ryder looks. Santana that time couldn't get the spot to get the ball delivered to him down low. Heiser passed it to himself, got away with it. That's going to be Ryder. No. From the outside, he was open, but just didn't convert. 3:50 to go in the basketball game. I'm going to give Jeff Heiser the White Birch Realty Player of the Game. And congratulations to Jeff. He came in the first half, played some tremendous defense on Anzaluni. Did everything he was asked to, and Jamie Ryder might have been looking for the foul, didn't get it called. Santana had it and somehow lost it in the pack. Ryder came up, looked at the official. And what happened here? Are they going to actually use the timeout or just doing substitutions? No, they're going to have a timeout with 3:25 to go in the ball game. It's 79-49. Saints down by 30. So we're going to have Beckford come over, Johanny Beckford, and bring the ball into Evans. As they've made some substitutions, that's what the timeout was for, but they took the full timeout after referee stopped the ball game. That pass was tipped. They'll still maintain possession. I'm talking about Houghton College. As we're down to 3 minutes in the game clock, 10 on the shot clock, and last time they brought the ball down this low, they got an easy little layup. This time they get the little 8-footer and it's a swish. And that will become the 81st point of the night for Houghton College. Robert Wesley and CSJ, and then we start to wind down the home schedule in the first semester. They'll be on the road for quite a while. Down to Santana, in, pump fakes twice, double team pass, knocked down, trying to kick the ball back out. Here comes Evans. Evans in the front court, long pass, and the jump stop, no good. That was 31 with the ball, Sheriff Muskovs. And I know I got that name wrong, but I need some time to look at that. Sheriff Musky. Evans all alone, can't get the second bounce. Offensive rebound down to Beckford, and he'll kick it out to Evans. But I tell ya, that passing is crisp and concise, and they find the open man, and that shot up and got it. Yep, they found the open man, and that was just a nice job of getting the passes off. So Jeff Heiser, this t-shirt's for you. It's donated by White Birch Realty. Ryda, nope. He was left all alone, couldn't get it. He'll pick up the table scraps, kick it back out between the circles, give it to Child. Child with a minute and a half to go. Little push-off not called on Child. She'll front rim at Madison. Just Beckford in good position, and a perfect pass down the floor. And they'll spread the floor a little bit here and take some time down off that clock. And it's games like this, you're very glad there's shot clocks. I wish that high school in Vermont would get with it. As Evans backed up, went around Childs, and tell you what, there's some tired CSJ players. They're going to be thinking about this for a very short period of time because they got another ball game tomorrow. Less than 24 hours from now, they're back playing again. Madison to Heiser. Jeff with the touch, the dribble, then the pass to Childs. They'll come back to Ryda. Heiser got it. Three-pointer for Heiser, the former Bolton quarterback. You see Evans working against Childs. Shot clock 3-second difference, so there could be one more possession for CSJ. Shot clock's at 25, game clock's at 28. That's Madison, their defenseman. There's the cut. Beckford stripped by Childs, and Doug Childs with a 2-on-2. Has the ball taken away. Yeah, and Doug's pretty tired. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, and it looks like they're going to just dribble out the time. 84-52 will be your final. And that's going to be it right there, 84-52. And Jeff Heiser will get the player of the game, White Birch Realty player of the game right there. So congratulations to Houghton College, a good effort by CSJ. Get out there, support your student athletes, and always support Munger Vision.